Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. In today's video, I want to show you guys the one setting that you guys should change that is going to help you guys edit a lot faster in this game and also more efficiently and also consistently. So if you guys are struggling to edit very consistently or need some very good tips and settings that you guys should change to be able to do this a lot better, definitely stay to the end of the video because these tips are very good and going to help you guys out quite a bit if you are looking for some really good setting and editing tips. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys want to take part in this giveaway and win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys do turn on post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video and when I announce the winners. And lastly, leave a comment down below of either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered into the next giveaway. And as well, if you guys want to support me in the item shop, go down to the bottom right, click on support a creator, type in my creator code, which is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I wanted to give you guys some very good tips and tricks and also show you guys one specific setting that you guys should change that is going to help you guys out a ton if you are looking to edit a lot more consistently and also a lot faster in this game. So just going into the settings, I'm going to show you guys the settings that I have. So nothing changed since the last settings video that I made, playing still the exact same sensitivity. But one thing I want to talk about specifically is going to be your editing sensitivity. Now this is extremely important for two reasons I'm going to show you guys in this video that maybe you didn't think of before, but these are very important reasons on why maybe you should consider lowering your editing sensitivity, because I personally really like a high editing sensitivity, just because I'm able to control it. But then again, I do play on 240 FPS, so it is a lot easier to control than some of you guys who maybe play on console. So my sensitivity may not work for everyone, but when it comes to editing in this game, there's two things that you really have to be very considerate of when you are going for a edit in a game that's going to determine how fast you're able to edit. So just to give you guys a quick example of what I mean and why lowering your sensitivity could actually help you edit 10 times faster in this game. So when you're going for an edit on a wall, there's a lot of different ways you can edit. I did talk about this a couple videos ago, but in case you guys didn't see, so when you're going for an edit on a wall, there's different ways you can go for this edit. So if you have, say, a higher sensitivity and you don't have as much control, more than likely you're going to be editing like this. You're going to be editing the entire length of all four of the squares, and this could be true for a lot of different edits. So it doesn't have to be this edit specifically. It could just be on this edit, or it could be a double edit where you're editing the floor and cone, but this is just one example. So when you are editing this wall, a lot of people, if they play on a higher sensitivity, they're not able to control as much. They'll spend way more time than they need to going for this edit because they'll go all the way around. So instead, what you want to do to be able to edit this as fast as possible is you want to keep your reticle very tight. So when you're editing, you keep everything very close together. So you only edit what you need to, and this could be very difficult to do on a high editing sensitivity that's hard to control. So lowering your sensitivity could actually give you more control and allow you to edit faster if you're able to do this movement a lot better. But like I said at the beginning, every sensitivity is not for everyone. So if you guys are very comfortable and don't make this mistake whatsoever when it comes to editing, then just keep the sensitivity that you have for editing. But I also want to show you guys one other example as well that could be another reason on why lowering your sensitivity could be a really good idea, and it could help you edit and hit a lot more shots more consistently. So when you lower your sensitivity, obviously I wouldn't go down like a 1.4 or anything, but maybe like a 2.0 could be okay, just depending on the sensitivity you have, because obviously it's different if you're playing a 70%. A 2 is going to feel a ton faster than if I'm playing on 46% X and Y sensitivity with a 2 editing. So of course all of it is relative to the vertical and horizontal sensitivity that you have, but lowering your sensitivity could be a great way if you are making this single mistake in the game. So if you do notice that you don't have as much control over your reticle and you're making this mistake, then lowering your sensitivity could be a very easy and efficient way to help you edit much faster. And the edit on the wall is just one example. Other examples could be if you're going for a double edit. And also another example after this is just going for a single edit on a cone. Just editing as much as you need to can be a very good tip to help you guys edit a lot faster, and playing on a lower sensitivity could actually help you make this a lot easier. Because for example, if I was playing on, say hypothetically, I was playing on a 5 editing sensitivity, I would be making this mistake over and over again because I'm unable to control it. But so it really just determines how easy or how much of a sensitivity you're able to control, because I know there's a lot of you guys who play on way higher sensitivities than I do that still have just as much control over their builds and edits. So obviously everyone's different. Some of you guys like a little bit higher sensitivity, some of you guys like a little bit lower. I like to stay a little bit towards the low end. I'm sort of in the medium range. I'm a little bit higher for building and editing, but as far as most of my sensitivity preferences, I do tend to stay towards the lower to medium ranges. So I'm not the best at controlling higher sensitivities, but some of you guys may be. So maybe playing on a higher sensitivity could work for you. So it really is subjective, but if you guys are making that mistake, then definitely try lowering your sensitivity. And also another reason why, or another mistake people make that really could make you want to lower your sensitivity, is going to be overcorrecting your edits. Now the reason why this is such a problem, and just to give you guys an example, obviously this is a little bit over exaggerated, but when you edit, if you have too high of a sensitivity, one thing that can happen is you're over editing. It doesn't even have to be this extreme, it could just be a little bit more than you have to, which means if you want to hit the other player is shooting at, you're going to have to hit a pretty hard flick shot just to hit the other player. So instead, if you play on a little bit lower sensitivity and you edit just as much as you need to, you're going to be so much more consistent. You're going to be able to hit shots way easier, which I'll show you guys in a second. As you see, if you're just editing exactly what you need to, first of all, you're editing much quicker, and second of all, it's so much easier to hit your shot. So playing on a lower sensitivity could actually give you the benefit of allowing you to hit these shots much more consistently. So playing on a lower editing sensitivity could in fact help your aim out tremendously, because the goal in this game, at least I see from close quarter situations, is you don't want to flick shot as much as possible. So I think it's a really good skill to be able to flick shot, but you don't want to flick shot if necessary. So flick shots should only be reserved if maybe you're caught in a bad situation, or you just have to go for that type of flick shot. Otherwise, it should just be avoided. Just try to have the best angle possible, line up your shot, and you're gonna be hitting way more damage and higher consistent damage time and time again. So that's just another reason in which lowering your sensitivity is going to help you guys out tremendously. But I think it's really important that I really go over these examples, just because if you're lowering your sensitivity and you don't really know why, I don't think it's going to be as beneficial as if you know the exact reasons why you want to change your sensitivity. Because like I said earlier, if you're not having any of these problems, then just keep the sensitivity that you have. But for me, these are one of the problems that I have noticed in the past and have caused me to change my sensitivity. So if you guys aren't having these problems, just keep the same sensitivity and whatever feels comfortable. But if you are having these one or either both of these problems, I would consider lowering your sensitivity, and this could help you aim a lot better, could help you edit a lot faster. So definitely keep that in mind when you are practicing. If these are some of the mistakes you're making, definitely make a change to your sensitivity. I feel like that could be a big improvement on your game. And I know a lot of you guys are probably curious on what I use to practice my edits, how I'm able to edit so fast. So mainly the number one thing I've been doing, I used to do a lot of editing courses in the past, which I still think are very effective and I recommend to you guys. But one thing that I've been doing to kind of kill two birds with one stone is going to be practicing free builds. I think free builds are the best way as of currently to practice your builds and edits, because you're practicing building and editing at the same time. So not only are you able to edit much faster in this game in more of a practical sense, because you're doing constant retakes, game in and game out. So practicing your retakes and practicing your edits at the same time could be a good way to practice both simultaneously, and at the same time it's one of the best ways in my opinion to improve your edits. Just because when you're doing high ground retakes very fast, it's not everything. You're never going to have a perfect setup in the sense you're going to have in an editing course. Because when you're in an editing course, everything's going to be perfect setups. But when you're free building, sometimes you might be leaning a little bit too far right, leaning a little bit too far left. So this could be a really good way to practice your edits, maybe a little bit more off balance. So that's what I use as far as I'm practicing my builds and edits. And I have a ton of really good high ground retake videos on my channel. So if you guys are curious, just type in the search bar Young Humor High Ground Retakes. And I have a ton of very good ones and new ones you guys probably haven't seen before that you guys can use to improve your free building. So with that being said, that'll wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you found this video very helpful, make sure you guys do hit that like button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And lastly, make sure you guys do come on my live streams. I live stream solos every single day at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys do come by my streams. They're a ton of fun. I play solos every single day. So if you guys just forgot when I stream, or if you guys haven't came by yet, make sure you guys definitely come by my live streams. Like I said, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every single day. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I will see you next video.